And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Ha-Sung Kim. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Next pitch is popped up. Kim. There to beat him by an eyelash. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get along.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. Ian Happ up to hit. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. Stays alive. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Howell right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And a pitch. And he takes a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. Out to center. Howell under it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Welcome back. And starting this one, Marcus Stroman. What do you look for here?
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. You got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Corey Howell.
The center fielder, Corey Howell.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe on his horse. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Manny Machado.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
I'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is even 2-2. Righty to the plate. And that's a little high.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a 3-2. That one ripped. Happ ranging back on it. Back some more. That one is gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. High in the air, out to right. And that is that. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. So up now for Chicago, Danny Jansen. There's a line drive to left field. Howell makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On a line out towards center. Howell makes the play. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Next offering is fouled back. One and 2 here. Bounced up the middle. Bogaerts. Now the throw to first on the run. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. Back here in San Diego, now it's the veteran outfielder, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder,
Jesse Winker, a former first-round pick, a guy who was drafted originally by the Reds. He was an all-star starter in 2021 in that National League outfield with Brian Reynolds and his then Reds teammate Nick Castellanos. That one fouled off. He was born in Buffalo, so that means he's part of Bills Mafia. He's a big Buffalo Bills fan. Left-hand batter waits. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Jake Cronenworth homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Runner at first with no outs here.
He's going.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This to center field. Bader makes the grab, one down. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
Second baseman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The pitch. That's in there. 2-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The catcher,
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. That's in there. That is strike two. Winker at second. Kim over at first with one away. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Snags it for the second out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. Muncy settles under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Pods leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Max Muncy. There's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. One, two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. He's safe.
The center fielder, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Dansby Swanson stands in. 3-2. Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Righty delivers. Laser, base hit. In from third is the tying run. We're tied at 1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Nico Horner. The 2-1. And that's down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio.
1-1 now. In the air, right side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, third base.
Manny Machado up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Jansen pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. Flied out his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch record.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. Sander Bogarts hits 1 out. 3rd home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Here's Jesse Winker. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. New inning getting started. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
Base knock center field. And now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ball to strike. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. Bogarts sends it across to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Santander, the runner at second with 1 away. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Slide save. We are tied at 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Here comes Max Muncy. Reached on an infield single his first time. And it's even up. And a pitch. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And next for the Cubs, Harrison Bader. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next pitch is popped up, and Bader is set down. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. The line of the pitch. Base knock right field.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. The 1-1. That one down the line, and it gets by him.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So up next, Luis Campusano. Single to right at his first trip. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Oh, he throws it away. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. The 1-1. Swings through that.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fly ball to right. Renfroe in position. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Next for the Padres, Corey Howell. Kim off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2
Now
out.
batting, right fielder,
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that's just foul. In the air, left field, down the line. That is the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
the shortstop.
Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris, and a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Ground ball left side, knocks it down to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Man, that was bang bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I gotta be honest with you, I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Ian Happ will hit next. Move first, and he's back safely. And here it comes. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in any inning.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 3-3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And downstairs, bullpen activity starting up now. Anderson Espinoza appears to be getting loose. Nelson getting cranked up as well. Runners at first and second with one gone. And now a full count. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Brandon Bell, the next Cub to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a 1-1. Line and a base hit into right. Horner flies around third. He will score. It's 4-3. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, Anderson Espinoza. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 52, Anderson Espinoza.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. In the air to left center. Powell sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 3. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Manny Machado.
Now look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered in this game. Right-hander kick steals. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Next to hit, Jesse Winker. 1 for 2. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. And the righty deals. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 9.
That's it for Marcus Stroman, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Kyle Crick on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. Two outs with a runner at third. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Runner from third in to score. It's 4-4. And in at second with an RBI double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. The 1-1. In the air, right field. Renfroe makes the play, and that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
That's hard hit on the line. Powell flashes the leather on the running catch. And up next for Chicago, Harrison Bader. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Dansby Swanson. 1 for 3. Over to first, and he's safe.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Comebacker to the mound. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
A couple of singles back to back. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, 1 out. At the plate, Ian Happ. That smash towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner digs in now. Line drive, base hit, coming home. 1 runs in, throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. The pitch was dotted down and away. Good location, but a great job at the plate to spoil it and drive it the other way. Beautiful swing.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Anthony Santander. And the pitch. Into center. Snags it on the run. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. back here at Petco Park. Well, we go
For the
bottom
Padres,
6. So digging in
the
now
catcher,
for San Diego, Luis Campusano.
Campusano.
Left field. Hap moving under it. Drops into the glove. One up, one down.
The batter, number 1. Designated
Trent
hitter,
Grisham, the next up for the Padres.
Grisham.
The pitch. Next offering is outside. Smash to the left side. Toss to Bell. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27. Corey Howell.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Corey Howell. Two outs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Jansen on to first. Inning over. Padres go down quietly. They trail it 5-4. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
Right-handed reliever. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now, Brandon Bell. On the ground right side, 4, 6,
He's out.
3, and they turn the double play. The wind of the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Campusano pulls that one down, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Gavin Biggio. And 1-2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake throwing anything off speed right here.
Ripped on a line, and it hits the fence. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Manny Machado. Next offering upstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kicks and deals. Hard liner. Hap makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Biggio leads off second with one gone in the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Jesse Winker, the next up for the Padres. There's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Man on second, 2 down. That's a strike. And now 2-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 2-2. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the catch. And that's the inning.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in San Diego, we're at the top of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
The 2-1. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
To the right side. He handles it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out
Now
in the
back,
8th.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader, the next Cub to hit. Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Machado throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Swing. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw. Swanson dives back in safely. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead at 5-4.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here.
Line drive. That'll drop in as he plays it on a high.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Renfroe in position, makes the catch for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Struck him out looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Petco Park, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. The 2-1. There's a strike. On the ground to third. Over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Anthony Santander. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's in there. 3-2 now. Up the middle. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. Third out. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Cubs 5, Padres 4.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
At the belt and fires. That one missing inside.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. And down on strikes he goes. And now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now it's the right fielder, Kevin Biggio. The 1-1. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swung on, belted. Renfroe moving back for it. Still going back. And that one is gone over the right field wall. That's got to feel good. And we are tied. It's 5-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Manny Machado now. Ball to strike. Here's a high chopper. Toss to Belt. Machado out of the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. 1-1 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Happ fires it in. The potential winning run holds at second, in scoring position now. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now the left fielder, Jesse Winker. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But a big turn of events here in the ninth as we are again all knotted up. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We're all tied up 5-5. On to extra innings. And now the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So digging in, Hunter Renfroe.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Out to short. Bogaerts handles the chance, and Renfroe is retired.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Left center base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and it's 6-5.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Steven Wilson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Steven Wilson.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lifted in the air, right field. And it falls. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score easily, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Buck Farmer preparing to come on if needed. Nelson warming up as well. The 2-2. Out there to center. Bader should have it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
So up next, Ha-Seong Kim. The 1-1. And that's too high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Winker on at second with 2 down. And there's ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On a pinch run, Connor Hollis. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one's in there. 2-2. Tying run is at first, and here in extra innings. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. He powers one out to right field, and the Padres walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.